So we had a nice green day today and I'm super excited. My portfolio was up almost 7%. We have ARK up over 10%. We have Tesla up over 20%. Apple up over 4%. It seems like the stock gods finally heard me crying every single night and decided to throw me a quick bone. So if things are looking so great, why did I end up using this thumbnail for today's episode? And that's because I believe there's some things we should keep an eye out, and I'm gonna talk about them in today's episode. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and follow me on Twitch where I live stream taking a look at stocks you want me to look at. So let's get started. I want to thank the Motley for sponsoring this video. The Motley is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You guys know I love finding new investing tools and resources to help me scout out new growth stocks. And right now I have a discount for one of my favorite services the Fool offers. Through the Motley Stock Advisor service, you get access to a ton of expert stock picks. Every month you'll get 2 picks that are aimed at growing your wealth and to help you realize your financial goals. Stock Advisor's average stock picks have done some crazy returns. If growing your money is something you'd like to do more of this year, you can visit thefool.com/Jose Najarro or click on the link below for access to my special offer and decide if the Stock Advisor is right for you. Thanks again to the Motley Fool, and now back to today's episode. So today's episode, I believe, is going to be great for everybody in all different skill levels in this investing game. And it sucks. I'm pretty sure there's some people that sold out yesterday when stocks were down and they ended up buying those same stocks back right now when the stock's price have jumped up so crazy. And that's just because emotions. In the previous videos, I have been talking about how emotions can hurt us during red days, during bear markets, during corrections. But those same emotions can hurt us during up days like we're seeing right now. So like always, I'm going to talk about having a plan and being emotionless in this game. And just because I say emotionless doesn't mean you don't do anything or you don't adapt with the market. When you do, when you come up with a plan, you just have to do it with a clear mind. And I want to say, when I first started investing, I wasn't one that would follow what I'm preaching right now. I used to do a lot of investing based on emotions. For example, in these past few days, there's one thing I've been doing. I've been selling a lot of what I consider my slow growth stocks and kind of been buying these stocks that have really taken a rip. And I have a list of stocks that I was going to continue to sell off during a sell-off and buy the other stocks that were getting pretty hammered. So today, I did have some form of regret. I'm not going to lie. I was like, man, I wish I would have gone through my list a bit faster, right? So then I could have bought some more of those stocks. I want to say probably earlier me, younger me, would have, instead of just regretting it or having that form of regret, would have acted on that regret. And I would have sold those stocks that I still thought were slow growth and kind of bought these new stocks that have just gone up crazy amount. But I decided that, hey, this might not be the best plan for me to do right now. So time to step back. And we don't know if this is the beginning of a new uptrend or if it's just a fake bear trap. So that's what we have to think, right? Obviously, hindsight is 2020. And so it made sense if yesterday I would have sold all my slow growers and today I would have bought all those high growers. But we don't know what tomorrow will bring. Will tomorrow be another red day or will it be another green day? If it is another red day, then it allows me to continue with my plan to sell some of my slow growers and buy some of these stocks that have taken a huge hit. So now let me talk about what happens during downturn days like we've been seeing. So right, we've had a crazy uptrend market in the past few months. Ever since that crash, since COVID, every stock you pick since then has done amazing. So it kind of gives us a false sense that we are amazing stock pickers. So when we start seeing dips like we saw earlier last week, we start buying the dips, right? And this is what ends up happening, especially for new investors. When we've seen a crazy uptrend, we start seeing a dip. So since we've been in these crazy uptrends, we believe this is just a one-time dip. So we buy the dip. Then instead of the market trending back up, it takes another dip. Then we start to get a little worried, right? If we have emotions in this game, we start to get a little worried, and we buy that second dip, and we're a little worried though. Then it dips some more. We're like, crap, we just ran out of cash. Maybe this dip is gonna continue to go. So what ends up happening? Instead of holding on like we thought we were gonna do, we end up selling. And then the next day happens like today, the market rips. And when the market rips, what are we gonna do? There's a few things. Sometimes there's panic buying, and that's one of the worst things I think a lot of people can do, right? You sold yesterday for a loss, and now you're gonna buy today when stocks are up over 20%. The second thing that can happen right now is, and it's something that I used to do. Let's say we've had a crazy few days of downtrends. Now all we remember is that down market. So when we see stocks going back up, we're gonna be like, okay, this is just a fake bull trap. Let me sell some of my positions. Then what if the market goes up again? Then we're gonna be like, this bull trap is still a bull trap. Let me sell some more of my positions. And you feel like a genius, right? I would feel like a genius selling them. Haha, the market's gonna go back down. Then the market goes up again. And we're like, maybe it wasn't a bull trap. Maybe the stock market is back in an uptrend. And now all that money we missed out, we're gonna put it back into the market, and then the cycle continues. And unfortunately, that's pretty much just emotions running through you right now, and emotions controlling the way you invest. And because you're following your emotions, most likely gonna end up losing money. So now let me talk about my plan. So what am I gonna do right now? So if the stock market continues to go up, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna do what I've been doing normally, and that's I put money to work in the market every single week. And I'm just gonna continue to buy every single week, usually Thursday or Fridays. I post every time I buy on my Discord channel, so make sure to follow me there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely not thinking about selling any stocks at all. Remember, I'm a long-term investor. I'm here for the 5-10 year time frame. So right now, even if I believe the stock market might go down some more, no intentions of selling. And if the stock market continues to go up, I'm going to continue with my weekly additions to my portfolio. Let's say if the stock market goes down, what am I going to do? If the stock market goes down like it's been doing, I still have my plan that I previously had before. And that's sell out of some of my slower growth stocks and buy some of those heavy beaten down stocks right now. And that's my plan. It's that simple. There's nothing else I'm gonna do. It's no crazy equations or crazy charts that I'm following right now. And I want to say, if you guys are watching this video and don't have a plan right now, I would say before watching my next awesome videos, because I post a lot of great content, go down, put somewhere on your type it down, write it down. What is gonna be your plan? If the market continues to up, what are you gonna do? Or if the market goes down, what are you gonna do from here? Write down that plan right now, so when whatever happens tomorrow, you know what you're gonna do. And like I mentioned it in the last video, I believe the best time to come up with a plan is during after hours or during the weekend, when you can't really act upon it. It gives you time to sleep on it. It gives you time to second doubt yourself or second guess yourself. So take care, guys. Have a good night and see you next time.